What's up, Will? How are you? How you feel today? Tell me about it. Where's your car? Shit, it's I've had to do one. There's so much behind the scenes stuff. It sucks. I had to do an interview today at 7:30. We have a meeting at 9 o'clock with the MHSA. I have a interview at 11, 1, and 2. Like it's thank God we've been through it before because the first year we didn't know what was going on. It's just there's so much. Like I won't work today. I won't work tomorrow. Yeah, Friday no because we'll leave early. But it's crazy, crazy, crazy. Yes, it is. Always is. See you, bud.
Live under the bright lights at Callahan Hall on Dick Vitale Court, where the NFHS Network and WDBC are proud to present Varsity Boys Basketball Division I State Quarterfinals. It's the Panthers of River Rouge taking on the North Farmington Raiders. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ryan Bunn. Joined alongside me is my color commentator and good buddy Ben Shadle. Now, Ben, March is here. These two teams are a game away of heading to Breslin and 3 wins away from hoisting another trophy. What part of their team do they need to roll through and ride to be able to get there today?
Well, Ryan, both these teams, very similar situations. A lot of madness can happen in March, but when it comes to these games, these big type of games, these are the games that you focus and you rely on your lead playmakers. You know what I mean? They got to stick to their guns. They got to roll with what they've run through this year, and obviously it's worked out really, really well. I mean, something's had to have worked out really, really well for you to get this far to play at Callahan Hall. I mean, for North Farmington, run through Tyler Spratt, right? 3-star, currently committed to Cleveland State University. He's a Player of the Year candidate for the D-Zone, all OAA Red League player. I mean, he's your number one guy, right? And for River Rouge, you're looking at, obviously, it's the man. It's everyone who always talks about this guy, Keyshawn Fisher. I mean, come on now, right? D1 offers from FGCU in Eastern Michigan. He's also a fellow Player of the Year candidate for the D-Zone. It's this type of action, these type of players that make March so special in the basketball world.
Yeah, I mean, especially Keyshawn Fisher. I was thinking about reclassifying back a year to 2025, but he's shown how dominant he can be this year. He's got the offers. More will come, especially if he can pick up a crucial win tonight. Now, looking at the starting lineups for both of these teams, start off with the River Rouge Panthers. We got number 4, Keyshawn Fisher, number 5, Kendall Bentley, number 15, Marquise Meadows, number 2, Memphis McDowell, and number 3, James Weaver, rounding out the lineup for the Panthers.
Now, for North Farmington, you got number 3, Tyler Spratt. We talked about him a little bit before. Number 10, Landon Williams. Number 13, Dylan Smith. Number 2, Will McShera. And number 1, Rob Smith.
Another guy you just said, Landon Williams, he's a special player. Can shoot over 50% from 3 all year. He's been lethal beyond the arc, and that is why he is committed to Niagara University, another D1 player for the Raiders. And now we are just moments away from tip-off. Both starting lineups out on the court. And we're getting ready for this last game. 7 o'clock at Detroit Mercy. Nothing better. 2 great student sections. And River Rouge brought out cheerleaders and a band. Haven't seen that before.
I haven't personally, Ryan. We've been here for multiple years covering these basketball games. And, I don't know, obviously fans probably can't see it, but in the upper deck of Callahan Hall, River Rouge has their band shrouded in the darkness, trying to kind of, eliminate them from view, I guess. I don't know, maybe being a little bit of an advantage early on here.
Now, first shot, Dylan Smith cannot get it to go as North Farmington stays with it, though. Rob Smith tips that ball around, but hangs on. Now it's Landon Williams, the top. Dylan Smith, 6'9", absolute monster in the paint. We'll see how he can get going in this contest. Landon Williams being covered by Memphis McDowell. Head coach Joe Carr calling for a foul, and there is one.
I believe you might have gotten a little bit of leeway from the River Rouge bench. Right?
Yeah.
A little bit of an outburst from their head coach and their players sitting there, and that might have alerted the ref a little bit, Ryan.
Yeah, head coach Joe Carr really has turned this team around. They've been great. Struggled a little bit in the regular season. Of course, 16-10, that record doesn't look great. But come playoff time, they've been lethal. And there's a steal. Rob Smith taking it down, gets the layup to go. And the Raiders have a 2-0 lead to start.
You know what they say, Ryan, defense wins championships. Great play right there defensively with the pressure from North Farmington. And we're only going to see that increase as the game goes on.
Yeah, North Farmington, their defense has been their story. And it looks like we've got a foul on the floor on that call. But yeah, North Farmington, their defense just allowing just over 40 points per game, which is pretty good in high school basketball.
Ryan, I want to point out a couple of wins this season. Firstly, when they took on Livonia Franklin earlier this year, dominant 70-30 win. That's a 40-point margin.
Yeah.
That's incredible in this age of high school basketball. Then another win against Livonia Stevenson, 58-27. Another dominating win. That's 31 points. I mean, it just goes to show you how effective this defensive pressure is for the Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders have been excellent so far in the playoffs. As there was number 3, James Weaver, knocking down both of his free throw attempts. As we're tied at 2, just past 1 minute. And now come the Raiders. Landon Williams at the top. Throw by Kendall Bentley. Now Rob Smith, known for his defensive abilities, attacks the lane, won't go. Rebound by Marquise Meadows, dual sport athlete. Whistle on the floor. That foul is on number 3, Tyler Spratt, Cleveland State commit. Now inbounded to the man, Keyshawn Fisher. Now Weaver, he drives, won't go. Rebound, Tyler Spratt. Landon Williams. Spratt attacks, goes up, got it, and a foul. Great start from the Raiders, Tyler Spratt.
What a play right there, Ryan. I mean, just what a play. Sticking with the contact all the way through, though I think the offensive possession might have been helped a little bit because it appeared James Weaver, number 3, in guard for River Rouge, a little bit banged up on that play, got back a little bit late, allowed a 5-on-4 offensive advantage there on that possession.
There you go. We were talking to Joe Carr right now, the coach, as Tyler Spratt knocked down and converted the and one opportunity. Now Memphis McDowell. Now James Weaver in pressure. Todd Negosha loves to call the traps. That's what sort of started their spark and their comeback win over Warren De La Salle in the regional final. Keyshawn Fisher airballs his first attempt of the game. Let's hope the nerves don't get to him just yet. And there's a running lay. Nice bucket, Tyler Spratt.
And I want to bring up something real quickly as they bring the ball about half court. You know, for River Rouge, when you miss that shot, what a basket.
There's a 3, Kendall Bentley.
For Keyshawn Fisher, when he missed that shot, you know, you run back on defense, you have to stop the ball, Ryan, right? Yeah. Keyshawn Fisher was seen arguing with his teammates. Not something you want to see. You want to play defense when you get back there. It allowed for an open North Farmington shot that was converted.
This may just be the nerves, but now entering the gymnasium looks like as River Rouge's football team, all in their jerseys.
Wow.
It's like about 20, 30, 40 of them.
Look at the support we got here for River Rouge.
River Rouge town is getting behind the team as they really do have a shot for a state championship. And there's Landon Williams. Nice bucket from him. Raiders up 9-5. Nice spinning. Kendall Bentley takes the contact and puts it up and in.
Wow. That's all you can say there, Ryan. What a move right there. Dealing with the contact, the finesse on that layup was just impeccable. I mean, perfect shot. Perfect shot.
Kendall Bentley taking the contact. Slithery finish. Cuts the lead down to just 2. Now it's North Farmington. Avi Meltzer checked in. As well as Vinny Lee, or 15. Another big man that the Panthers have to watch out for in the paint. Landon Williams pulls up. Back iron won't fall. Now come the Panthers. Keyshawn Fisher. Let's see if he can get hot. There's another trap, but well done by Kendall Bentley. Out of bounds, River Rouge basketball. We'll stay with it. 3:52 to go in the first quarter. Raiders up 9-7. And now for North Farmington, Dion Morgan checking in. McDowell on the inbound. Weaver getting close to the half-court line. Nice pass to Bentley. Bentley puts it up and puts another one in through more contact. Referee whistling, trying to stop this game. Players checking in, players checking out. And getting back under it. It's a loud atmosphere. Referee's got to blow that whistle loud.
Oh, yeah. You're definitely right about that, Ryan. I mean, this Callahan Hall is almost completely sold out. Lower level completely sat in. I mean, what an atmosphere here at Detroit Mercy University.
Rob Smith thought about the 3. Finds Spratt. Deion Morgan as well. Morgan drives, maybe took too many steps. River Rouge bench yelling for that one. No call from Stripes. Landon Williams. Who's almost lost it. Rob Smith, he attacks, puts it up, no good, off the backboard. And now it's the River Rouge Panthers. McDowell puts up a three, in and out, rebound. Puts it up, won't go from Meadows. Landon Williams cleans it up off the glass. 9-9, just under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. And it feels like it's a fourth quarter atmosphere already.
Oh, yeah.
Tyler Spratt. Landon Williams shakes off the defender. Almost stolen. Tyler Spratt has an open three. Knocks it down. Swish.
And that right there is why it's one to play at the next level of Cleveland State, Ryan. I mean, what a basket right there. Stepping up when you need it most.
It's Todd Negocian calls a timeout for North Farmington. North Farmington up 12-9 over the River Rouge Panthers. Shade, what have we seen so far in this game?
I mean, you've seen a lot of dominating shots, right? You know, Ryan, when it comes to this game, I mean, a lot of people, when you look at some Michigan high school basketball, especially at this level, at the quarterfinals, you're kind of expecting a lot of defense, right? Mm-hmm. Big shots, big opportunities. You know what I mean? I mean, you have to convert on those opportunities. A lot of big names in this house. I mean, looking over to our right, we have some Michigan State assistant basketball coaches, Mark Montgomery amongst them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Big names in the house. Trying to make a name for yourself is very, very key. But at the same time, you got to make those shots at this level if you want to move on to the next one.
Yeah, you know, also seen someone with Dayton on. We've seen FGCU, which of course is where Keyshawn Fisher has that offer from.
Yep.
So I'm sure they're hoping to see a little bit more out of him as he's been really quiet to start this game so far. And now it's McDowell. Barnett, McDowell again, passing it around, trying to break through this full court press that North Farmington is bringing. Wow. Whistle on the floor. Joe Carr unhappy with that call.
I don't know if I would be too happy with that call, Ryan. I mean, I'm not calling it a bad call on the referee by any means. But when it comes to North Farmington's offensive attack, there have been multiple calls that Coach Carter has not liked in terms of no calling on travel plays. And that one right there being called on River Rouge, very unfortunate.
Tyler Spratt gets it done on that pull-up. Raiders up 5. 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Barnett. There's a wide open McDowell. Gets the layup to go.
What a find. A little bit of a Nikola Jokic pass right there. I know he's not a big or anything, but what a find right there. That's the type of plays that you need to make to move on to the Brez, Ryan.
Beautiful court vision to find McDowell. Great cutting layup. Rob Smith. Tyler Spratt being guarded by Keyshawn Fisher. That's a matchup we're going to see all night long. As well as this one, Landon Williams and Kendall Bentley. Williams trying to create any sort of separation. Whistle on the floor. Looks like it'll be a foul on Vinny Lee for the Raiders.
And Coach Carter taking off his sweatshirt, getting serious, Ryan.
Yeah.
Atmosphere in here is loud and crazy.
It's loud, and boy, is it hot in here as well. It's a warm 70 degrees outside. It feels about 90 inside Callahan Hall, and there's a deep three. McDowell. Don't go, but there's Meadows to clean it off the glass. Put back bucket. Panthers just down 1. Less than a minute to go in the first quarter of action. Landon Williams taking it down the court. Deion Morgan. Rob Williams attacking. Looked like Meadows may have got a piece of that and gets the rebound. Now it's Keyshawn Fisher again. Still waiting for him to wake up. Bentley attacks, puts it up. Won't go, but takes the foul. Kendall Bentley to the line, shooting 2. Now these River Rouge Panthers, of course, coming off a dominating win over Brownstone Woodhaven in their regional final. And before that, they beat a really good team, defending state champions, Detroit Cass Tech, in their own building.
Oh, yeah. Very, very big game, very physical game. You know, Ryan, and for River Rouge to come out on top in that one really cements themselves as a legitimate threat. I mean, within the last 8 remaining teams, well, technically now 7 remaining teams, after Orchard Lake St. Mary's defeated their opponent's last game in Brother Rice.
Free throw goes from Kendall Bentley. But yeah, exactly. River Rouge proving that they can take down those big teams. Of course, they beat an undefeated Dearborn in the district final. That pass goes out of bounds right through the hands of McShara. But yeah, they've proven that they can beat the big teams. Of course, undefeated Dearborn, and then defending state champs, Detroit Cass Tech. Yes, Cass Tech without one of the best players in the country in the class 2025, Darius Acuff, went to IMG this year, left his home school of Cass Tech. But regardless, still a great team with a winning mentality, and River Rouge was able to knock them off.
Definitely.
15 seconds to go in the first quarter. Panthers up 1. Letting time tick. Kendall Bentley. McDowell. We got 5 seconds. Sort of move can he make? Try to break free. Can't get anything. Landon Williams tries to half-court heave. Touches the net, but does not go.
I mean, nothing but net, Ryan.
Nothing but net.
Technically, didn't make it, but nothing but net there on that shot. A little bit short, just a little bit.
Just a bit short. But the River Rouge Panthers leading 15-14 over top of the North Farmington Raiders after 1. Ben, what's been the story of the first quarter so far?
Deliberate shots at the right time, Ryan. I mean, we talked about it before. A lot of great defensive pressure being forced upon each team here, but the experience and the comfort with that pressure, and obviously we
Panthers up 1. Looking to roll off their big wins in the playoffs and keep going despite that 16-10 record and that rough regular season that they had. 8 minutes to go in the half. Checking back in for North Farmington. Big man number 13, Dylan Smith, waiting for him to make an impact. I'm sure he will in that paint, stopping any sort of pressure, any attacks that come to the rim. Referee's whistle. Barnett inbounding. And now it's Memphis McDowell. Memphis McDowell, Kendall Bentley. Nice ball movement. Here's Keyshawn Fisher. Can't get it going yet. Missed the corner shot. Landon Williams looking to attack. Nice lay. Landon Williams putting the Raiders back up. Lots of lead changes so far in this contest. There's just another one. Keyshawn Fisher, nice dish. There's Marquise Meadows, 6'7", defensive end and tight end for the Panthers football team. North Farmington. There's a 3. Spratt. Nylon. Great 3.
13 points for Tyler Spratt. I mean, you see why he's a highly coveted player right here. 13 points, leading the entire game.
There's McDowell answering, tying the game. Like I said, this game is going to be a game of lead changes, and it has been so far. Bentley's got 9 in this contest. He's leading the Panthers, and of course Tyler Spratt, 13 points is absurd. Spratt again knocks down another three. Tyler Spratt, ladies and gentlemen.
It's Tyler Spratt's world, and we're just all looking at Ryan. What a move, what a shot right there. 16 points for Spratt, only in the second quarter. I mean, this is unbelievable.
Tyler Spratt averaging 16 points per game. He's already got it tonight. Barnett. Fisher, can he wake up? Yes, he can. Keyshawn Fisher.
Wow, this is the total polar opposite of the first game. I mean, only 13 points in the first half for Brother Rice. Each team tied at 22. How many lead changes have we seen so far, Ryan?
At least 5, if not more.
An incredible amount this game. Two schools, wow.
Dylan Smith using the big body, putting up the lay. It looks like Marquise Meadows a little shaken up after that one. Looks like he's okay. Walking it off. He's going to stay on the court. Go ahead, Shane.
No, all I was saying was, these two schools, pretty big rivalry between both of them. You know what I mean? That's got to obviously contribute a little bit to tonight's game, and we've seen it, here tonight. So many lead changes between both of them, and it's been rather exciting to say the least.
Yeah, these two teams have played a lot of similar opponents in like opponent games. River Rouge is 3-1, North Farmington 5-1. His like opponents consist of Ferndale, West Bloomfield, Detroit Martin Luther King, some pretty big names, and both teams have come out on top majority of the time.
Yeah.
Now North Farmington, they're up 2. 5:20 to go in the second quarter of action. Landon Williams pulls up. Nice at the elbow. Raiders up 4. Landon Williams. He's got 6 tonight. McDowell running point. Fisher. Thought about a heat check 3. Bentley. Nice dish. But stepping out of bounds is McDowell, and a turnover for the Panthers. An unnecessary one at that. Now North Farmington, they've played a couple of these quarterfinal teams. They've only played one of the quarterfinal teams remaining. They played Zeeland West on December 16th. They picked up a nice win there, whereas River Rouge is 0-2 against quarterfinal teams, where they lost back in December to East Lansing, and again just recently in February 23rd to Ann Arbor Huron, who will be playing later tonight, who are playing right now actually.
Speaking of Ann Arbor Huron, I was just going to say that Ann Arbor Huron and East Lansing are about to start. We have the game watched right in front of us here, so we'll give some updates as tonight's game goes on.
Thank you, Ben. And there's Keyshawn Fisher driving. Nice layup. Fisher's got 5. Going to need to keep it up to keep the Panthers in this game. Long pass to Rob Smith to Dylan Smith. Rob Smith, a new transfer this year, class of 2025. Sure, he's going to have another great season next year. We got a foul here. Kendall Bentley. It's his first foul of the game.
Can I say something real quick, Ryan?
Yeah.
I'm gonna slow down a random number here. I'm gonna say 16.
Yeah.
You know what 16 is, Ryan?
What's that?
The amount of points that Tyler Spratt has scored so far in this game, leading the entire both teams. I mean, 16 points, incredible number. You got to watch for him anywhere on the court here. 16
points in a quarter and a half. Special. And it looks like Keyshawn Fisher attacking and draws a foul. Dion Morgan. Yeah, Keyshawn Fisher again. 5 points. Not bad, but it's not great. It's not what he's shown that he can do throughout the playoffs and throughout the season, as he's averaging over 23 points per game. I'm sure he's going to want to keep it up, get back to his scoring ways. And he had a lot of points against Woodhaven. That 3 off the mark. Landon Williams with it. Spratt thought about it. Hot all game long. Landon Williams, nice move, dishing it. Now Williams again. Finding Smith in the paint, gets it to go. Over top. Marquise Meadows. Raiders back up 4. Dylan Smith has 4 in this game. Bentley James Weaver from way downtown knocks it home.
There you go.
Big 3 from Kendall Bentley. Or James Weaver, excuse me. Deion Morgan attacks, blocked. Wow! Marquise Meadows, big time block.
Using the length to his advantage, Ryan. I mean, what a rejection right there. That's just frankly incredible to watch.
Marquise Meadows getting up there, swatting it away. And there's, almost a slam dunk by Dylan Smith. And now come the high-flying Panthers. Marquise Meadows fouled right in front of the referee. And right in front of Todd Negoshen's bench. Speaking of Todd Negoshen, he got his 200th career win earlier this season, back in February, in great fashion. I'm sure he's going to want 200 more. You know anything about Todd Negoshen? Always looking, next game, next game, next game. You know, North Farmington, their team motto has just been one more day. That's their team motto, and that's Todd Negoshen's mindset, and that's the team's mindset, as they know, one more day, one more day, one more day. And the Raiders hoping to win this game, so they have one more day in them. So the Raiders get the rebound. Rob Smith attacking. He's fouled on his way up. 2:18 to go in the quarter. Rob Smith about to head to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. That foul was on Memphis McDowell. That's his first, his team's second. Rivers fans getting loud. First free throw, nice and easy for Rob Smith. One more free throw to come. Got some time, looks like Queese Meadows tying the shoe. Must have forgot to double knot him. Wasting quite a bit of time. And now we got both teams ready to go again. Rob Smith's second free throw goes. Fans doing their best to distract the free throw shooter. Unable to do it. Rob Smith ice in his veins. Now River Rouge down 3. How can they answer? James Weaver. Already hit a big 3 so far tonight. McDowell. Pass corralled. Dow driving, dishing. Thought about one more. Deep 3 from McDowell, way off. And that loud North Farmington crowd letting them hear it.
And Ryan, it appears to me that ball might have just been voted off of the Island Survivor style right there. Not what you want to see from River Rouge in a tightly contested game such as this one.
That could been 1:40 to go. And that is a 10-second violation. Great job defensively from the Panthers. Defense sort of been North Farmington's thing. Panthers getting their defense in check.
What a bounce back, Ryan. I mean, River Rouge, they airball that 3-point shot, then they force a 10-second violation. That just goes to speak how high their character and effort is. You know, you're not going to let something affect you like that airball miss. It happens sometimes in basketball, right? Everybody does it. So for them to come back and make that great defensive play, just phenomenal. Yeah, great coach like Joe Carr is not going to let his team lose sight of the goal ahead and not going to sleep for 1 second, as Rob Smith may have been caught sleeping on that 10-second violation. There's a deep 3 from Shea Eggleston. Another air ball, back-to-back for the Panthers. Well, Ryan, you know, it doesn't matter what you do on the defensive end if you continue to make wrong mistakes such as that one on the offensive end. I mean, sometime now you got to hit the rim. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to be now. Don't know if it's going to be in the next quarter or even the end of the game. Got to hit the rim, though, to score, Ryan. Got to. I mean, listen. Unless it's nothing but net, and it's a perfect shot every time. but let's do that instead of not hit any part of the rim or net at all. You know what I mean?
Fair point, Shane. 1 minute to go in the half. Dylan Smith attacking on Keyshawn Fisher. Great defense, and we've got a travel call. Referee hitting the cha-cha. Great defense from Keyshawn Fisher and company. Cheerleaders excited about that one. James Weaver. Less than a minute to go. McDowell back with Weaver. McDowell has a three. Knocks it home. Memphis McDowell. Big time three late in the second quarter.
It's a big time bucket, Ryan. You know what I'm saying. That's a great shot right there.
30 seconds to go. Dylan Smith. No one guarding him from beyond the arc. Deion Morgan, 20 seconds. Landon Williams, 30 to 30. Back foot almost set on the line. Didn't air and pass to no one. 13-2 to go in the half. Panthers Raiders knotted up at 30. Close contest.
Not really sure what he saw there, Ryan. I mean, was he trying to pass to the basket? Not really my cup of tea on that one. I would not have called that play. But hey, at the same time, basketball is basketball. You're going to make mistakes. It depends on how you're going to rebound from it. And we'll see what North Farmington does here on the defensive end.
River Rouge, 10 seconds to go. James Weaver, he's deep by the logo. Dishing it, McDowell from Dick Vitale Court's logo. Won't go. Rebound, Keyshawn Fisher. Did he get that shot off? Referees say no. Will not count it. And that will be the end of the first half. River Rouge and North Farmington all tied up at 30.
Wait, what was that, Ryan? I can't hear you. The band's going again.
Band is loud. River Rouge.
Loud and proud.
North Farmington tied up at 30. Once again, Ryan Bunn, Ben Shadle. We'll see you after the halftime break.
For high school seniors, the matchup of the year isn't on the field. It's actually online. That's right. When you fill out the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, you could also be eligible for thousands of dollars in additional money from the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. Yep, nearly 80% of students who fill out the FAFSA may be eligible. Now that's a matchup we can all root for. Get started today at michigan.gov/achievement. The Michigan Achievement Scholarship. It's a game changer.
We are the MHSAA, a collection of 750 high schools and 750 middle schools, from Temperance to Copper Harbor, from New Buffalo to Alpena. Each year, more than 250,000 students play one of our 28 sports. More than 1.5 million fans attend our postseason games. There are 30,000 coaches and 8,000 officials, not to mention all of the volunteers. The MHSAA believes in the 4 S's. School sports should be safe and kept in the appropriate scope. We believe nothing beats great sportsmanship, and that scholarship in the classroom is more important than excellence on the field or court. Most of all, we believe school sports should be fun. So come out and join us at a game. Support your school, support your community, and come see what the excitement is all about.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
Because every athlete deserves to be treated like a pro. Henry Ford Sports Medicine.
As the voice of Michigan's student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports should be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic athletes can thrive.
We believe that athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe that students in the stands should have fun,
but not take away the focus from the game.
We believe coaches should act like teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and support their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports,
and respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
Let's take a look back at the 8 basketball finals played in March 2022 at the Breslin Center in East Lansing. Starting on the girls' side with Division 4, it was Fowler 61, Plymouth Christian 46.
Inside it goes. Mia Riley, left hand, yep. Here's Houck to Fernandez. Layup, got it. Just like that, it's an 8-point game. Misses the first, rebounds her own miss, up and in. They'll dribble it out. Fowler has done it. They've won it yet again.
In Division 3, Ipsy Arbor Prep knocked off Kent City 54-50.
Petticord wants to go ISO. Maya Petticord again. Bowers spaced in a bucket. You told me on the other end. Stephanie drops in 2. Arbor Prep survives, and they're state champs.
Detroit Edison beat Grand Rapids West Catholic 73-55 for the Division II crown.
Kimball falling away, and she got it. Whitehorn exploding to the basket. Wardell spinning and scoring off glass. The queens of high school basketball are back on their throne for the 4th time in the last 6 seasons. Detroit Edison, state champions.
And in D1, West Bloomfield defeated Heartland 51-42.
Summer Davis pushing the pace now. Too easy.
She makes great decisions. There she is again.
Rakowski. All West Bloomfield wants to do is see I think the West Bloomfield girls had an idea that this kind of moment was coming.
On the boys' side, the Division IV final saw Wyoming Tri-Unity Christian beat Ewan Trout Creek 56-45 in overtime.
If this were tied, I think you would see them probably pulling it out.
Oh! What a shot! Borseth with the corner 3. Trout Creek in front 43-41. Titus answers at the other end.
Your best player versus the other team's best player. They can give it up. Oh.
What a play! Wow. As Unity Christian wins its first state championship since 2011.
Schoolcraft knocked off Menominee 59-49 in the D3 final.
Someone's got to be open. It's Shane Rixey. You bet! Off the screen and driving in. Aiden gets the roll. and it's down to a single-digit game again. Rixey, the home run pass you were calling for. He finds his brother Shane, who flies for two. This one's for the West Side. The Schoolcraft Eagles are state champions.
The Division II final also went to overtime, where Williamston got past Grand Rapids Catholic Central 68-65.
Rebound, Brooks. Brown. Oh, he got it. Position. The double comes. Extra pass. Dice. Yes. Wallace. Burton on the go for two. The team of destiny has done it for the first time in 82 years. The Williamston Hornets are state champions.
And in Division I, it was Warren De La Salle 67, Grand Blanc 58.
R.J. Taylor! Have a day, kid! Kick out. Phoenix Glassnort. Pull up. Mid-range. Baseline. Beautiful. That's kind of like old school right there. Here comes De La Salle on the run-up. Tristan Neckers! And one! Warren De La Salle, champions of Division I.
And welcome back from that halftime intermission. Once again, Ryan Bunn, Ben Shadle, where the River Rouge Panthers are all knotted up with the North Farmington Raiders at 30. Ben, what have you seen from this game so far?
Spratt versus Bentley. All I got to say, Ryan. You know, those are the two leading scorers for each team. Of course, you have number 3, Tyler Spratt, leading the way for North Farmington with 16 points after that great first half performance. And for the River Rouge Panthers, number 5, Kendall Bentley, leading the way with 9 points. I mean, just a phenomenal showcase offensively from both of these players early on. And realistically, you got to stop one of them if you're one team, and you got to have your guy keep on going. I know it sounds cliche and very generic, but that's the name of the game. That's what you got to do in order to win here tonight.
Yeah, now the River Rouge Panthers also, I mean, they got number 3, James Weaver. He's got 5. You got Fisher also has 5. And McDowell, he's got 7. So you're seeing scoring coming from everywhere if you're the Panthers, where the Raiders really have been led by Spratt, Landon Williams getting a couple points, Rob Smith as well. So we'll just see, you know, who can step up as that real second option for the Raiders and who can really light up as that true first option for the Panthers.
And something that I want to notice, something that I want to see really kind of right here is how defense is going to play a role in tonight's game. We saw how it played in the first couple of minutes of tonight's contest. This kind of changed a little bit here. You know, the press has been broken a lot. North Farmington's defense hasn't stood up tall as they normally do. So it's going to be interesting to watch this one and how it unfolds as the evening progresses.
And here come the North Farmington Raiders. Landon Williams. Dylan Smith pulls up, blocked. Could not be saved, though, by Meadows. But yeah, and that North Farmington defense has been broken down. Of course, averaging 43 defensive points per game, just for points per game allowed, which has been really crucial to their success and the reason why they are 21-2. By River Rouge, their defense has allowed 58 points per game. And there's a bucket from North Farmington. Smith getting the 3. Rob Smith attacking the Panthers. Taken away by Dylan Smith. Landon Williams at half court. Top of the key now at the Detroit Mercy Titans logo. Moving right. Through the legs. Nice pass. Tyler Spratt has a 3. Front iron won't fall.
And that's a shot we haven't seen that much of so far here tonight. Spratt normally hits those 3s, and we expect him to continue his rhythm as the night goes on.
Nice defense in the paint. Rob Smith attacking now. Gets to go. Silky smooth layup from Rob Smith. He's got 9.
What a pretty basket right there. Perfect form. perfect job weaving through those defenders. Rob Smith playing a great game thus far here tonight.
Referees stopping the game once more. It's Todd Goshen's bench. Gets ready and locked in. Raiders up 5. River Rouge. Kendall Bentley has a deep 3. Won't fall. Rebound Keyshawn Fisher. Weaver floats it up, floats it in. Panthers cut the lead to 3. But now North Farmington has been dominant starting third quarter. Of course, in that De La Salle game, they trailed by 12 at the half, and there's a 3 again. Nice bucket from the Raiders. A 2, excuse me. But, they've been dominant starting the third quarter, of course, against De La Salle. Trailed by 12. Started the half with a 14-0 run. And they sort of hung on to that lead throughout the rest of the way, and that's how they knocked off the Pilots of De La Salle. And there's Marquise Meadows. What's that one to fall? 34-37. Raiders still on top. 5-30. Not 51.
We all made mistakes, Ryan.
Rob Smith attacking. Great rebound. Dylan Smith, no mistake on that putback. Dylan Smith gets it done in the post. And there's Fisher attacking, no good. But is fouled after a couple attempts. Looks like Keyshawn Fisher will be heading to the free throw line, shooting a couple. Keyshawn Fisher, 77% from the line this season. Hits the first. Second one incoming. That was Daryl Vincent checking into the game for the Panthers. Knocks them both home. Tyler Spratt with Landon Williams, that connection. Time's ticking. Got to get it across half court. They do. Mekshara. Spratt. Lost it. But tipped away by a Panther. And it will stay Raider basketball. River Rouge student section getting loud, a little unhappy about that call. Dylan Smith gets it, is fouled on his way up. Raiders up 3. Now Dylan Smith, he's got 2 shots at the charity stripe. Now, if you want to send a guy to the line, that's Dylan Smith. Just shooting 55% from that free throw line. Just like that, he hits the first one. Now, if my math serves me right here, Ben Shadle, he hit the first one. He shoots 50% from the free throw line. He should miss this one.
We'll see here.
He knocks it home. Hey,
look at you.
Math is wrong.
There you go.
Sometimes numbers just don't add up. Dylan Smith, perfect trip on that one. Keyshawn Fisher, nice pass. Another great pass. Now here's a 3. Vincent won't fall. McDowell. James Weaver attacking, puts it up, won't fall. Tyler Spratt and Weaver combined. Refs don't know what to call, and we got a jump ball. Thumbs up. It's jump ball, possession arrow. Favors those Panthers from River Rouge. Referee wiping off the court. Looks like after that bit of a spill. North Farmington up 5. Almost halfway through this third quarter. Now Weaver to inbound. There's McDowell, has a three, won't go. Tipped around and stays with the Panthers.
Had a good shot right there, Ryan. You know, just sometimes you miss those baskets, but you know, that's exactly what you want to have if you're River Rouge and you want to get back into the lead of this game. You know, you need to convert those wide open shots, and they had an opportunity right there. I mean, we see right now the great defensive pressure from North Farmington. River Rouge just has to convert on those opportunities that they've been given, like this one right here.
McDowell has a three, won't fall. Fisher gets the rebound though. Fisher has it. Down. Euro step, dishing it to Fisher. Long offensive possession for the Panthers. Weaver drives, floats that one through. Beautiful jelly lay.
Filet mignon. Oh my goodness, that was a great layup right there, Ryan.
A little bit of English on that one. North Farmington. They're still up three. Morgan, he's pushed on that shot attempt. Rolls out. No good. That's a foul on Vincent. Raiders looking to extend their lead back up to 5. Deion Morgan with the chance to do so. Morgan missed that one. He shoots 50% from the line. Not too many attempts, though, from him this season. And looks like we got some sort of timeout called on the floor.
Well, Ryan, I think we got to go a little bit in depth on the downfall. Not really downfall, but the non-existentness of Tyler Spratt, if that is a word. You know, coming into the second half, he had 16 points. With 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter, guess how many points he has?
16.
16 points. There you go. That's got to change for North Farmington. I know they're up right now, and they've been hitting those key shots when they have to, playing great aggressive defense. But Tyler Spratt has to continue elevating his game, playing at a higher level in order for them to comfortably have a lead in this one. And that's always your goal, you know, especially when you're playing a crosstown rival like they are with River Rouge. But Spratt's got to pick up his game and continue playing a lot better as the night goes on. Wouldn't you say the exact same, Ryan?
Yeah, I mean, you said it yourself before the half start. You said Panthers need to stop the other team's best player. Other team's best player has been Tyler Spratt. But even though Spratt hasn't been scoring, that scoring has come from other places. And you've seen Dylan Smith's been scoring, and you've seen Rob Smith also has been getting clutch buckets in this third quarter. Raiders up 41-38. Raiders have used 2 timeouts. River Rouge still yet to call their first timeout. 3:20 to go. And Morgan has a free throw to shoot. Knocks it home. Raiders up 4. Continuing their excellence in the third quarter in playoff games. Panthers trying to answer. Long pass. Looks like there was a foul. That one's on 3. It's Tyler Spratt picking up his second foul of the game.
That's got to be a worry for North Farmington. You know, you don't want your main guy getting into foul trouble, as the night goes on. I mean, right now they already have Dylan Smith, who has 10 points, second on the team right now, and a little bit of trouble with 3. If Spratt moves into that 3 range, it's going to be a little bit of devastation time for North Farmington.
Bentley drives, gets the foul call, and now he will be heading to the line shooting a couple of free throws. Kendall Bentley, number 5. He's at the line. He's got 9 points. Chance to be the first Panther to head into double figures. First free throw, front rim and out. Won't go. Raiders still up 4. Chance to cut it down to 1 possession. Kendall Bentley getting loud. Gets that one done. Landon Williams. Time's a ticking. That 10-second violation, they've been caught on it once. Before it happened, though, 30-second timeout called by Todd Negoshin. Raiders up 3.
And for North Farmington, they're past the regional title this last game that they played, Ryan. That's their first regional title since 2016. Very, very big lead. A great job to get here, to get to this point. And in fact, in 2016, they made it all the way to the state final before losing to U of D Jesuit 69-49 during that dominant period that Jesuit had.
Yeah, Jesuit, of course, they've been dominant. You know, a lot of those Detroit teams, you've seen Jesuit, you've seen Detroit Cass Tech, and you might see a team, you know, just outside of Detroit, like River Rouge or North Farmington, maybe step up into that spotlight of being the next great Detroit team. And now Tyler Spratt right in front of us gets that one away. Of course, the 10-second clock reset after the timeout call. Rob Smith across the baseline. 3 won't fall. Rebound, Keyshawn Fisher, and a nice outlet pass. Now, Panthers have been known to sort of be high-flying. Keyshawn Fisher really hasn't had the opportunity to do so tonight. And that pass stolen, but out of bounds, and we'll say Panther way. 2:15 to go in this third quarter of action. It's McDowell who will inbound. Memphis McDowell with Weaver. Just those high passes to get over that press defense. Weaver fake the pass. Pump fake, has a 3, won't fall. Fisher corrals it though. And Fisher gets rid of it. James Weaver. Still with it. Bentley. Long pass. Keyshawn Fisher. He's attacking. Goes up, gets the contact. And they say it's going to be a blocking foul on Vincent. Or excuse me, on Vincent Lee. As Keyshawn Fisher, he'll head to the line and he'll shoot 2.
Well, Ryan, we've had a little bit of a scoring drought here recently, as in the past couple of minutes. And this is the point of the game where you rely on your main playmakers. You know, this is the time where Tyler Spratt hits a huge 3. This is the time where Keyshawn Fisher goes into his own game and goes back to when he scored 27 points in that 66-60 victory they had earlier this year against Cass Tech. You know, big game, big players, big times. This is where them big-time buckets come up, Ryan.
Keyshawn Fisher, nice trip. He had 11 trips to the free throw line in the regional final against Woodhaven. Now that's almost like a Joel Embiid NBA stat. 11 trips is a lot. Rob Smith gets past the pressure. It's getting loud, and there's a block.
Wow.
Stadium erupting.
You could tell from the reaction of the fans and the crowd what their opinion of that call is. And look at Coach Carter's face. River Rouge head coach is not happy with that call, trying to control his anger and emotions, remembering not to get a technical foul to place his own players in a bad spot. That's one of those calls you're just going to have to play on and live with in a tightly contested game like this one.
Fans getting loud after that call. Free throw, Rob Smith goes. He's got 10 into double digits. One more free throw to come. 1:30 to go in this third quarter. Raiders up 2. Smith second. Perfect. Now come the Panthers. type of answer can they come up with? Nice and easy from McDowell. 1:15 now. This game has been close all night. Still close, and I'm sure it will be close in the fourth quarter when we get there. Weaver. Nice little move. Trying to lose his defender. Now it's Keyshawn Fisher. Tyler Spratt defending. Again, it's the matchup we've been waiting for. Nice move by Fisher. He is fouled. He goes up. He gets it, but they say no. It was on the floor. It is loud at Callahan Hall.
The crowd is loud, Ryan. And rightfully so.
That is Spratt's third foul. And now Keyshawn Fisher will be heading to the line shooting 2 as they are in the bonus. They will be shooting 2 free throws for the rest of this third quarter. Perfect on that one. Fisher cuts the lead to 2. Hoping to get more out of this trip. Gets that one too. 2 for 2.
Here comes the press.
Panthers down 1, trying to create chaos. Spratt. And Williams wide open. Vincent Lee misses, but gets the putback. Whoa.
Wow. Heart beating. What a moment right there. You don't tip that in, you're probably benched, Ryan.
Yeah, close call. Those wide open layups are always the toughest. Fisher for 3. Won't go. Rebound Lee. Landon Williams. River Rouge press has been good so far. Akshara. Williams making his move. Nice tipped 3. And he stops it. Keyshawn Fisher. Great defensive effort late in the third quarter to stop from a potential buzzer beater. Raiders up 46-43 over the Panthers. Shadle, whole different third quarter from the first half. What did you see?
Well, big opportunities require big players to make big-time plays, Ryan. I mean, what a job right there by Keyshawn Fisher, stepping out of his comfort zone, coming off of his own man to make a play on the defensive side of the ball, a crucial one at that when it comes to rejecting a Tyler Spratt three-pointer. I was honestly, in my mind, I'm thinking to go to Spratt here. You know, he had a scoreless third quarter. Maybe now is the time where he steps up and delivers that much-needed basket for North Farmington to finally get a comfortable lead. And realistically here, unfortunately for North Farmington, that did not happen there. Now Spratt's going to have to come up and play big in the fourth quarter. Luckily, they have one more quarter left, or else this game would have been over.
Indeed so, Shadle. And the Panthers, they've really been known to have. They've got their starting 5, not much of a bench. They don't really rely on those bench players to come up with points. And that's been the story tonight. All 5 starters for the River Rouge Panthers combined for 43 points, all 43 points that River Rouge has. Where Raiders, you've seen points come from a little bit of everywhere. A couple points off the bench here and there, mostly coming from Spratt and Rob Williams. Excuse me, not Rob Williams, Rob Smith. Once again, getting loud. Landon Williams to inbound, and we start this final stanza of the ballad that has been this game. Raiders up 3 with a spot at Breslin on the line. Tyler Spratt rises to the occasion.
And Ryan, I'm sorry. What did I say? What did I say?
Give it to him.
It's Tyler Spratt time, baby. What a shot right there by the Spratt man.
Timeout. Raiders. Excuse me, Panthers call that timeout. Joe Carr. Raiders up 5, 48-43. Tyler Spratt, crucial bucket out of the third quarter.
And Ryan, I think it's time for the band. Oh my goodness! Did you just see that?
And
no way.
That was not coordinated, but a great call by Mr. Ben Shadle.
Wow, that's incredible. Look at that. That's amazing.
Great call, Ben.
Thank you.
Someone write down that time, please. Raiders up 5 over the Panthers. Fans loud, cheerleaders are out, fans are loud. Well, let's see who can beat the calm in this storm. River Rouge has it. James Weaver. McDowell Weaver again. James Weaver. Dowell, long pass stolen by Rob Smith. Not the best choice there. And now it's Landon Williams trying to break free. Been excellent handling the ball tonight. Just 6 points, but he's been much more of an impact than the stat sheet says. Rob Smith. McDowell defending. Now here comes James Weaver. Weaver lays it in. Fast break bucket.
That's what needs to happen in order for River Rouge to get the lead back in this game. You need those fast break opportunities to turn into easy buckets. And defense creates another opportunity.
And there's a travel. Stands getting loud. McDowell, excellent defense, forcing that turnover. Would have been a steal regardless. But it will go down as a traveling violation. Bobby Meltzer defending. And just like that, he gets subbed off for Deion Morgan. Weaver to McDowell. Back again. Weaver, great cross-court pass. Marquise Meadows going against Lee. Misses shorts. Couldn't go to work in the paint. Lee's done a great job defensively for the North Farmington Raiders in the paint. Landon Williams. Room to work. From Niagara to Cleveland State. Spratt. Back to Niagara. Landon Williams, great pass, and there's Vincent Lee. Raiders back up 5. 5:45 to go. With a chance to go to Breslin. Panthers getting doubled. There's Fisher. Tried to get anything, but saved by Landon Williams. 5:30. And we've got a foul called. That one's on Keyshawn Fisher. Whistle blowing. Now this North Farmington student section, loud all night, still staying loud on that 45-minute drive that it took to get here. Whistle's blowing. Looks like we got a wet spot on the floor.
Could be, honestly. I mean, we got a towel boy mopping it up right now, and here's might be a timeout.
Looks like we do have a full timeout from River Rouge.
And the Panthers kind of have to, look out a little bit here. I mean, you have Keyshawn Fisher, one of your best players, currently tied for second on your team in scoring here tonight, entering foul trouble at 3 fouls. I mean, you look at North Farmington as the band gets going again. Tyler Spratt, 3 fouls.
Yep.
Right? Dylan Smith, 4 fouls, right? 2 out of your 3 of your leading scorers. Come on,
yeah.
Right?
Foul trouble.
Aggressiveness, physicality is a great thing, but at the same time, might bite you in the rear end by the time the game is winding up to be done.
Yeah, of course, Dylan Smith in that foul trouble, but Vinny Lee has stepped up and done a great job in the post, number 15 for North Farmington. He stepped in, he's done his job when he has to step in for Dylan Smith, who's been in that foul trouble. But of course they want Dylan Smith on the court for as much as possible, especially in this fourth quarter prime time.
Fourth quarter prime time is the best time of the night, Ryan.
5:25.
Where champions are made. It's where boys turn into men. Fourth quarter prime time. Here we go.
Raiders with the ball. It'll be Landon Williams to inbound. They're up 5. River Rouge been trailing throughout most of the second half, but they've hung on. They've stuck with it. No big scoring runs in this game like we saw in the first contest between Brother Rice and Orchard Lake St. Mary's, where, one team scored 6-7 points, the other team scored 6-7 points. And there's Deion Morgan. Just like that, Raiders lead by 7.
Great basket right there. Backdoor cuts work a lot with this defensive type of pressure that Ruby Rouge is putting on North Farmington. So for them to see that and use it to their advantage is a very, very good thing.
And Queese Meadows fouled, and he will be heading to the free throw line. Shooting a pair. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Ryan Bunn, Ben Shadle on the call for tonight's game.
Hello there.
Meadows at the free throw line. He's got a pair to throw. The first one, right around the Rosie and no good.
No pockets full of closing?
Not that time. 65% from the free throw line all season long. Gotta hit this one. He does. Lead cut to 6. Still 2 possessions though. Minimum. Raiders going quick to break that press. Landon Williams, Rob Smith. Tyler Spratt wide open, knocks home the 3. Big time 3. Tyler Spratt.
It's the Spratt show. Come on now, Ryan.
Just like that. There's a deep 3. McDowell answers with his 3 of his own.
Wow.
Boom.
Shall I say, bang?
Panthers still down 6. 10 seconds is ticking. Gets past. Pass tipped by Weaver. Deion Morgan. Close game. Almost halfway through this fourth quarter. Fourth quarter lasted a little longer than the other 3. As the Raiders got 4 minutes to hang on to a 6-point lead. Landon Williams. Just 6 points tonight. Landon Williams, he attacks, trying to get more. Won't go. Rebound, Dylan Smith. Rob Smith at the top. From the logo. Defended by James Weaver. Weaver called for a foul. Joe Carr not happy about that call. A little too handsy. We expect it. Close game. It's going to get physical, especially late in the fourth quarter of action. North Farmington done well here to waste as much time as possible. Landon Williams, that one's stolen, but stays with the Raiders. James Weaver trailing. Bentley defending Landon Williams. Spratt, McDowell on him. Tyler Spratt, what does he have in his bag? Tyler Spratt stops. Deion Morgan. Landon Williams. Landon Williams, pass, tipped, stolen, and foul on Landon Williams. It's River Rouge basketball. Fans are jumping for joy.
Now this is a huge possession for the Panthers. I mean, you got to score a basket here, right?
Yeah.
You're not in the time where it has to be a three-pointer, right?
No.
I get that it's 6 points. I get that North Farmington has an advantage with their size and their length. But at the exact same time, don't force anything here, all right? Try to get the best possible shot opportunity that you can and stick with it.
Looks like we got Tana Goshen arguing with the referee over towels, it looks like. Looks like we got another wet spot on the court. Quite a bit of that. You know, that's what you get when you play back-to-back games. Raiders still up 6, but yeah, like you said, Shadle, 3 isn't necessary right now. Still tons of time. But it's starting to get to the point where you do kind of need to get something going. You do need a bucket of some kind.
Need some sort of momentum swing to put yourself in the best possible position that you can be in.
Yeah, a couple good defensive possessions there. See if that momentum carries over to the offensive side of things. McDowell. James Weaver. Keyshawn Fisher, the man that's been quiet. Will he be the one to step up in the fourth quarter to lead his team to the green and white stadium of Breslin? McDowell. Barnett. McDowell still. Extra passes. Keyshawn Fisher. Attacks. Blocked by Dylan Smith. Great defensive effort from the Raiders. Rob Smith slows it down. 2:30. That pass. Tip stolen. McDowell tries to get rid of it. He can't. Jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Panthers. We got arguments happening. That's Rob Smith and James Weaver chirping at each other a little bit. Whole stadium is getting real loud. And Tyler Spratt hypes up those North Farmington fans.
Wow.
What is unfolding here, Shadle?
No words.
Can't put any words.
This has been an electrified atmosphere, honestly. I'm going to be completely honest with you, Ryan. That single possession was incredible. But let's take a look at the possession prior to that. I mean, what an outstanding defensive effort from the entire North Farmington team as the band starts once again while I'm talking. That's great. You know, the ball movement that River Rouge showed there was incredible and impeccable. However, North Farmington stuck with their defense. They didn't do anything irrational or, panicked or anything like that. They stuck to their game plan and it panned out for them in the best way possible.
And, of course, Keyshawn Fisher drive. Great block by Dylan Smith. Panthers have the ball. Down 6. 3 timeouts left for the Panthers, 2 for the Raiders. So we are getting close to the last 2 minutes of this game. James Weaver and Rob Smith, the two that were going at it. What sparks will fly on this possession? McDowell from Dick Vitale Court logo. Weaver dribbling through. Nice pass to McDowell. McDowell kicks it out for 3. Xavier Barnett won't fall. Rebound Tyler Spratt. And Spratt draws the foul. And Fisher commits another foul. He's at 4.
And I don't know about you, Ryan, but I feel like that ball was hanging in the air for 2 minutes.
Yeah. Speaking of 2 minutes, that's all we have left. Rob Smith attacks. Puts it up, puts it in. Rob Smith and the Raiders up 8 over the River Rouge Panthers. Got to get something going. That's stolen. Dion Morgan slows it down. Smart play. Morgan wide open. Cross court. Rob Smith. Did he step out? He did. That is not what you want to happen. You have the ball. You have the security. You can pass around for a little bit longer. Couldn't get it dead that time. And looks like we've got some fans leaving the stadium already. Still 1:30 to go. Panthers down just 8, and there might be why. Another steal from that North Farmington defense. And Rob Smith is fouled by James Weaver. And he's clapping. And the North Farmington student section gets loud. 1:11 to go in this contest. I mean, just take a listen, folks. As it quiets down as soon as I say that.
Great timing, Ryan.
Tyler Spratt fouled and shoved by James Weaver. Looks like Weaver didn't mean that, though. He goes to help him up immediately.
It appears that might be a fan, Ryan.
And pushed him right into a fan. It's dangerous here. You got just about every fan is on their feet. Whether they're leaving or they're just standing on the sideline. James Weaver's third foul. And they have 2 free throws and will keep possession. Spratt's first one is good. One more and they're up 9. Tyler Spratt's second. Perfect. Just like that, they're up double digits. Joe Carr calls a timeout. Maybe his last as coach of this specific River Rouge Panthers team. It's been a special team. It's been a special year for these guys. Keyshawn Fisher. And these Panthers just came up short. Marquise Meadows visibly upset on the sideline, hugging his coach. So he's still been banged up really since that first quarter when he went down with an ankle injury. He played through it though. Fair credit to him. But North Farmington just been a little bit too good. Despite the Panthers being down, that band is louder than ever. 59-49. 1:10 to go. Joe Carr giving one last speech. Is there any chance, Shado? Any chance?
I mean, you got a minute and 10, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to say this right now. It's called madness for a reason, Ryan.
True. It is
Crazier
March.
things have happened. Will we be saying in the future that it's January, February, Coach Carter?
It might just be. Like you said, crazier things have happened. Tracy McGrady has scored 8 in under 30 seconds. They're down 10 with a minute 10. But it's Landon Williams, the Niagara man. Taking his time in the backcourt, gets across finally. Tyler Spratt. And Spratt is fouled.
Foul is on number 2.
And Tyler Spratt will head to the free throw line again. Spratt, special night for him. 23 points on a court like this. I mean, you're going to remember this for the rest of your life.
Exactly. You know, Callahan Hall, obviously bigger than any high school field house or Coliseum, if we want to say so.
Or Plaza of Dreams.
Plaza of Dreams, that's another word for it. Bigger than any of them around this area. So playing here, no matter a win or a loss, is obviously an incredible honor, to say the least.
Indeed it is. Spratt knocking that one home. His second one. Gets it to go. Excellent. Tyler Spratt. Great night in those black and white KDs. Great shoe. Drew shoes. Xavier Barnett. 3, nothing but air. And there's a slam dunk by Keyshawn Fisher. And looks like we've got yet another timeout. And McDowell Another player visibly upset, punching a chair. Now I know the scoreline certainly flatters the Raiders, but no slight to the Panthers. They played an excellent game.
Definitely. 100%.
The scoreline truly does favor the Raiders, but I mean, Panthers, they hung with them for a long, long time. That's more than a lot of teams have done. I mean, North Farmington, they're 21-2 for a reason.
Exactly.
And they're going to be headed to Breslin for a reason. They proved they can be dominant night in and night out.
So as we come out of the timeout, 36.7 seconds left to go. And Ryan, you have something for the crowd you were telling me a minute ago.
Now, winner of this game, which of course looks like it's going to be North Farmington unless they somehow really screw this up in the last 36.7 seconds. And there's a hard foul. And a hard clap from Fisher. But North Farmington looks like they're going to be moving on in this game. And they will be heading to Breslin on Friday at 2 p.m. to face off against Ann Arbor Huron as they knocked off East Lansing. Excuse me, no. Pardon my language.
Oh.
Ann Arbor Huron will be heading to Breslin, and they will be playing the winner of our first game that we had tonight. They will be playing Orchard Lake St. Mary's, and that will be a great contest. No score update from the Muskegon versus Zeeland West game. Muskegon versus Zeeland West, winner of that will play, looks like, North Farmington. So we've got about a final 5 left. We'll see, of course, who comes out on top. Of course, stay up to date with that through MHSAA, Twitter, anything. NFHS Network. You can go watch that game, maybe turn it on after this, or, go see who can come on top of that one and see who your North Farmington Raiders will be playing.
And there's the band. Ryan, listen. Both these teams have a great game, right? The atmosphere inside of Callahan Hall tonight has been nothing short of special. Sitting here, talking about the game with you has been great, but nothing has been more fulfilling than listening to that River Rouge band play so loudly I cannot hear my own thoughts in the back of my head. It makes me feel so determined to finish out this game and get the heck out of here.
I mean, hey.
Listen, music is music, right?
Yeah. And we're on a college court. You got the band out. It's a college atmosphere. River Rouge and North Farmington have made it seem like a college atmosphere.
What'd you say?
Exactly.
Oh, plus the horn.
Raiders up 11, 35-7 to go. Timeout left for each team. Doubt we should see that go for either team. Unless Joe Carr and these Panthers want to delay the inevitable for any longer. Todd Negoshin, hands on his knees, Jimmy Butler-esque. He's tired after a long game and an excellent, well-coached game. River Rouge trying to go quick. Eggleston. Bentley, McDowell. Step back 3. Won't fall. We got Bentley. Blocked. Touch out of bounds. Stays with the Panthers. 11.9 to go. Weaver, way downtown. Iron and no good. And the clock is winding down. And it hits double zeros. The North Farmington Raiders moving on to Breslin to go face the winner of Muskegon versus Zeeland West on Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Ryan Bunn, Ben Shadle, for one last time for WDBC. Thank you and good night.